I think, do I like, wait, hold on, do I like reduce my durability when I do this? Hold on. I'm not, okay. Oh, it just has due to durability. Oh, now I see. I wondered why does it, like, lower so much? Like, that's ridiculous, but no, it just has due to stats, that's all. As I was saying, Cainhurst Castle is like a perfect representation of Bloodborne as a whole. Because it's amazing, it's like outstanding, but it's also way shorter than I like. Like that's one criticism I have. Now you may look at this Let's Play and be like, wait, you literally have been playing this game for 8 hours, or like 10 hours, and it's too short? To which I have to say, yeah, kinda, because what I've been doing is do everything and like ramble a lot as well. It's not like I've been rushing through the game, because if you actually just do what you're supposed to do... By the way, this is a crazy area. I don't know whose idea it was to like have the game progress here. If you just do what you gotta do, which means going to like the required bosses, you know, Fire Gas Coin, Amelia, stuff like that, the game is really short. No. The game is weirdly short. I think there might be actually no, there's not a shortcut here. But yeah, no, the game is weirdly short. It's like not short, like it isn't like Metal Gear Rising, for instance. You play that in like 5 hours. But it's not that short, but this is so ominous. I like how they just give you a bold hunter's mark as if to say, you should leave. Like, this is a dangerous place. Martyr Logarius, the one we hear so much about. I haven't fought this boss in a while. Oh! Is there a homing? That's annoying. This is a very Dark Souls boss. Like, specifically Dark Souls, not like Bloodborne. That gives me very, Manus vibes. Is the tonnage was better, I wonder? Oh, this passed through objects, never mind. Where is he? I'm taking so much damage. But yeah, as I was saying before, the area is really short. That is to say, it's great, it's just very short compared to like a lot of the games. Or like general, like I guess, FromSoft games. I don't remember how long like the Dark Souls speedrun is. Oh, screw you actually. Yeah, as I was saying, this is Logarius. This is like the guy Alfred speaks so highly of. That was actually filthy. He just messed with my screen real quick. What is this? What's going on? Oh, I'm like bad in terms of... I'm dead, I think? What Kingdom Hearts tomfoolery is this? I died. I have done a perish. This is a very Dark Souls boss. I hope I don't die like 50 times in this. I mean, I still have 20 not S's, blood vials. I might want to try Empty Phantasm Shell to get like a damage buff. If that works out. It just adds like arcane damage to it, which might help. Can you like attack, please? What is this? Did I have no stamina? That was so weird. She just didn't attack. That was so strange. I have to heal. Great. I don't think I have the healing gem equipped anywhere. No, even if I did, I'm not gonna like wait around for it to heal me. And yep, so verily, so it's a very short... I don't get like the cause and effect of like how you get to the boss. It's really weird. Like walking across the roofs is super strange. It's cool and like thematically it makes sense. It's just weird. Is there like a ledge over there? Hold on, let me check. What was it? That might have been where I picked something up. No, there's definitely a ledge. Don't tell me I can... Huh? Wait, that's not an area, right? No, that's not. It's not. That looks so weird. That looks like a place I could go. Such a slow message. I haven't fought Father Logarius a lot. And he's one of the bosses you can see in like an additional... Like, to be fair, like the issue of Cadenhurst is just it takes forever to get here. Like, game loop wise, I mean. In the sense of like, when you play the game, it takes like forever to get here. Well, not time-wise, because you can get to the Forbidden Woods really, really quickly. Because technically there isn't much you have to do to get there. It's more so just like... what was my point? It's just like, yeah, and I took a lot of damage. It's great. It's so cool. Ladies, can you like leave me alone? Apparently not. What was I gonna say? I mean, it just takes a while to get here. It is cool though. I didn't do... When I 100%ed the game, I had to go through Bloodborne twice, and I don't think I ever went to Kaner's Castle in any of these runs I had to do. Which, yeah, fair enough. That might be why I'm not super familiar with Ligaria's moves and whatnot. Which is fair. Which is really fair. But, you know, I was more focused on finishing the game. Because in order to get all trophies for Bloodborne, to get like the Platinum Trophy, you need to beat the game 3 times, among other things, but you definitely need to beat it at least 3 times. So what I did was just finish the game once, and then, why didn't I try to parry Ligarius? Am I stupid? I should try parrying him. The reason I haven't explained, you know, why Ligarius is even here, because if you listened to the lore, which you probably didn't, you may think it's weird. Okay, what's wrong? Why can't I, like, dodge this proper? Ah, what's going on? What is going on right now? Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad? Why do I suck so bad right now? I'm so bad right now. This entire part is gonna be me fighting Ligarius, isn't it? This is gonna be like, this entire part is gonna be dying to Ligarius. This is the boss I have like the least practice with, probably. Like I'm walking bad because I'm looking at my phone. Yeah, this is the Dark Souls loop. If you never played Dark Souls game, which why you would be watching this if you haven't, is beyond me. Like, I'm sure better YouTubers made Let's Plays of this game. Oh, I have to take so much damage from this guy. They remind me of the... I swear I thought she was gonna climb up. That would have been horrific. You got a boss run is short at least. That's nice. Like... This isn't like Nito in Dark Souls 1 where like it takes forever to get back to him and there's no shortcut. Like here's at least a shortcut. Imagine if I had to run through all of Kaner's Castle. That would be roughly what... Okay, hold on. I just don't have to... You know what? I'm just gonna not lock in on him because I feel like this is messing with my invincibility. Just use a shield. Haha, yeah, sure. Nah, this is... Dark Souls 1 had some horrible boss runbacks. I think Thief is the longest in terms of, like, actual time you have to spend running back. Sif isn't that much better. She also takes, like, weirdly long for no reason. Yeah, there we go. There we go. He does like a fighting game move. That's so weird. I don't think I can knock him off the edge, but that would be funny. Come on! I can't tell where they are. It's like a Jojo Kira move. Speaking of fighting games, why is he in the corner like that? Logarius also has like a really weird stage design. Oh, there we go. Yes! That's the stuff. I shot him. That's the sword one, yeah, I don't want to mess with that. There's swords everywhere. How? I want to get more bullets. I don't have enough bullets. I don't have nearly enough bullets. Oh, she's sleepy. I'm not gonna bother her. She's sleepy. Yeah, why do I have two King Club Bloods? That's the, ROM drop. Well, what ROM drops? Because ROM is kin, which is to say, ROM is a god. Do I just want to buy? How many blood vials do I have in storage? Only 8? We're gonna buy 12k worth of blood vials and 12k worth of bullets. Yeah. I'm an idiot for doing this now because prices just increased because I beat ROM. Yeah, this entire video is just gonna be me grinding at Logarius. Because I mentioned this before, but Bloodborne has like a really weird boss structure where like you basically have to, there's like 8 bosses you have to fight, which is to say that's not a lot. Like mandatory wise, there's so few bosses that it's kind of like ridiculous really. If you like actually go on the wiki and you look at the list of like mandatory bosses, because just how short it is, it's like ridiculous really. It's insane just how short that list is, because again, like it's only like 8 bosses. Like it's Fardagascoin, it's Emilia, Rom, and after this there's only 3 bosses left, I think. Yeah, after that there's only 3 bosses, like 3 mandatory bosses I should say. There's obviously more bosses, but no, there's only 3 mandatory bosses after that, which is crazy, which is like actually like insane, right? Like that's crazy that there's only, wait, how much did we say? We said Fardagascoin, Emilia, Rom. Well, I forgot. No, I forgot the Ghost of Yharnam. So that's 4. And after those, there's only 3 more bosses. Plus, you have to beat either Bloodstarved Beast or Cleric Beast. So that's like one boss. So there's 8 bosses, which are mandatory, which are like required to beat the game. There's obviously more bosses beyond that. Like obviously we are above 8 right now, I think. We did Cleric, Gascoigne, Emilia, Witch of Hamwick, Ghost of Yarnum, Rom, Parl. I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, and of course like Bloodstarved and Cleric, which puts it like 9 if I didn't count wrong. I might have counted wrong. But yeah, no, we already did more than like. Oh, that's actually mean that he like immediately starts. Ooh. Do I do more damage with Ornithurus, or... Yeah, I do a little more damage. This reminds me of, what's it, Fire Sage Demon in Dark Souls, where he also has like this explosion attack. Or like a similar one at least. How did I miss? I didn't get the parry, that's annoying. I shot him, are you kidding me? How? That's a very King Allen thing to do. How am I supposed to dodge that? Oh yeah, he reminds me of King Allen, right? From Demon Souls. The quote-unquote final boss of Demon Souls. Technically is. He technically isn't, but he is really. He's like the last story and like hard fight. Where's Logaris? Where's Logaris? I shouldn't dodge away in a straight line. Oh, no! Oh, he doesn't have a sword now, I think. Oh! Doesn't make him less deadly. There we go. There we go. He put down this thing at like a weird angle, so now I like... There we go. I guess Gawain, he kind of reminds you of Gawain too. There's so many swords. I couldn't block on. Darn! I tried to shoot him. Oh, it's over. I thought it like lasted indefinitely. Yeah, he definitely reminds me of King Allen. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Logan. There's so many swords in that. No, Logan isn't like correct, I guess. No way! No way! No way! Get away! Press the button, please! I'm so angry. My character didn't do what I wanted. Like, I'm serious. I pressed the heal button, but she didn't. That actually makes me so angry right now. Oh, that makes me so mad. I pressed the heal button and she just didn't for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's a nerf. Maybe it's like, the game slows down healing or makes the animation slow. Ah, that makes me really angry right now, actually. I'm only at 15 bullets? Are you kidding me? Ah, oh, are you kidding me? I need way more than 15 if I want to parry him. And of course I gotta deal with these here because they for some reason put like this annoying enemy right. He doesn't drop any bullets, great. I can't go, no I don't want to go farm. Ah, that actually makes me mad, I almost did it. I'm out of bullets. I'm really out of bullets. I mean, I still have 15, but you know, that's nowhere near enough to deal with him, I think. But, we're getting to it. I just gotta stop sucking. Had a very clean first phase. Yeah, I wish I had more bullets. 15 bullets is very little, and I don't wanna, like, I don't know, I might have to rely... No, it's great, I'm just gonna... There we go. Now I have 20 at least. Yeah, when you do this, you get like only 5 maximum. Like, the idea is so you can't like... Because hypothetically you could repeat that infinitely and get like infinite bullets. So that's not the point. So whenever you do this, you get 5 bullets. 5 Quicksilver bullets. And... yeah, that's sort of like the idea. It's just like, oh, you get like some little emergency net to fall back onto. Oh, that's dumb. Why can't he do it right when I enter? Oh, why does he do that already? Sometimes I don't fire for some reason. I have to waste 2 for that. Not even good damage, honestly. This is one of those bosses where like phase 2 is way more manageable than phase 1, even though it's supposed to be more difficult. I'm just not playing my best right now. I'm still angry from before, honestly. How? Actually, how? Yeah, I'm really not doing well right now. I'm really playing badly. How? I don't even see anything that's going on. I tried. Why am I stunned for so long? Why did it stun me this long? Oh, and I'm out of bullets again. I only have... Yeah, this entire video is gonna be me grinding locations. Mmm. Mm. Oh, just use Phantasm Shell to like buff your attack now. Because honestly, I don't want to waste the free bullets for it. I'm at 18? I'm at 18. Hold on. Running out of resources is gonna be so annoying. You know what? So this is not like a whole video where I don't succeed. We're gonna take a break from Canehurst and do something else. Which might also get me some more cash. Now that I think about it, actually let me think for a second, okay? Let me I could do that. I could also continue a little bit on the game, but nah, I'm at the very least gonna show it off, you know what? So, if you remember, very long ago I did this, and these are chalice dungeons, which are just additional dungeons basically. And why I'm doing this one now is because chalice dungeons are a good way to get money, and I kind of want money right now so I can buy stuff, specifically healing items. So yeah, these are chalice dungeons. I don't like them all that much, and I will get into like deep detail why. Why am I attacking the walls? Because chalice dungeons actually have illusory walls like Dark Souls. There's a lamp right here. I don't know why. I mean, I know mechanically why, but it's still weird. Rats. Chalice dungeons also scale differently. So there tends to be a little more difficult, or at least the later ones tend to be more difficult. I have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of chalice dungeons for like a lot of reasons. They're very grindy, or well, at least they have a tendency to get grindy as they get more difficult. Right now, it shouldn't be too grindy, and I should get some money from it. I don't remember where the second moon rune is. I know where the third moon rune is. But if I had like all moon runes, I could get like so much cash. Oh, that's oil. There we go. I don't know where the other one leads. Again, this is very different. It's actually like bizarrely different from base Bloodborne. Oh, there's an enemy summoner here. I gotta be careful. Yeah, there's an enemy summoner here. I gotta be careful. Oh, there's a snatcher down there. Yeah, so like this enemy summons more enemies, and she's like the most annoying thing. Because right now she only spawns like guys, but you can also summon spiders. Which if you know me, you'll be like, oh no, spiders. Isaac no likes spiders. Which yeah, is correct. So the way chalice dungeons work is that, why is there, that's not a pocket, I'm an idiot. Basically the way they work is there is a big guy here. There's a lever, and you need to essentially flip the lever to open the exit to the chalice dungeon, or at least this floor. I need to get a lever to leave this floor, and then I repeat that 2 or 3 times, depending on like how deep the dungeon is. And yeah, this is like it. This is basically it. Like, you just gotta go through the dungeon. You gotta beat the enemies. You get a lot of treasure along the way usually. I think this statue is kind of meant to represent... Yeah, you see somewhere the door to the labyrinth is opened. What chalice dungeons are is this location is basically... remember when I like was in Bergenworth and I showed off like the... You know, I showed off the Oh, he doesn't have a lot of health, does he? Yeah, remember when I was in Bergenworth and they showed off like this little hatch in the floor? This is basically what they lead down to. They lead down to these giant interconnected halls that are like unreasonably sprawling, and nobody actually knows what's down in them, or like actually has like a full understanding of what's down in them. And this is like lore-wise what those are. Just these giant chasms underneath Yarnum that like nobody actually has like a expensive idea, I think, what's down here. And lore-wise, it's like really insane. They act like any other part of the game. It's just they scale very differently, and right now it's like super easy. But as it goes on, it's going to be really difficult. I will have to do a lot of these eventually. They tend to have like good loot at least. Is this an illusory wall? No. And yes, there are illusory walls in these, but I don't actually know how many or where they are, because they tend to be like a lot, or like really scarce at least. Also, what's important about chalice dungeons is the fact that they are pre-constructed out of like separate... This is oil. They're pre-constructed out of like set pieces basically, so they have a tendency to like look really weird. And I don't like them. I said this before, but I really just do not enjoy chalice dungeons, if I'm being honest. Not out of like a deeply intrinsic... Oh yeah, this is the gate. So before you come here, the gate is purple, and when you open it, it becomes blue. I guess... Yeah, no, that's blue, not teal. And there often is like some more stuff after the gate, but not always. This should be the boss room, yeah. Also, this, like, you don't notice, but this is a unique boss to Chalice Dungeon. Like, they tend to have, like, unique bosses, for better or worse. Whoa, that actually did a lot of damage. Yep, this is the first floor. And of course I get some loot reward, get a lamp, and then I go deeper. This is basically the loop of Chalice Dungeons. My issue with them is just intrinsically they look really bad. Like, they look really boring. Like, this is layer 2. But if I showed you just random images of them, you could not tell them apart. And I do feel like these are the... Chalice Dungeons are Bloodborne at its worst, honestly. They just say they're still good, quote unquote. It's just... This is where the game gets bad. Doing... Why is there just an emaciated dog? Oh, there might be a ghost here. there might be a ghost here. Ooh, that guy came out of nowhere. I think, yeah, they're being summoned. I should take care of that first. I definitely should take care of that. Kinda wanted to knock him down. There's an enemy that actually can spawn like pretty much everywhere if you're online, which I'm not, so she doesn't. But she just like spawns enemies basically constantly. Well, the in-game version is slightly different. Like the main game version is very different. I'm dying. Help! I died. I'm so bad. How did I die in like the first Child's Dungeon? I am horrendous. I'm doo-doo. I am bad at this video game. Okay, let's try this again. That was a trap, and I somehow didn't step on it last time. Yeah, Child's Dungeons are like weird. Again, this is, I think, Bloodborne at its worst. Which is to say, it's not horrible, but it's just not nearly as fun as the rest of the game. Like, you can tell, they're essentially, like, built out of, like, building blocks. And, that's the wrong one, I think. Yep. You know what? Taser. There we go. Taser saves the day. Now, Child's Dungeons are Bloodborne at its worst. Honestly, that is to say, they're not horrible. They are just, I think, the worst aspect of this game. And you know, being the worst aspect of Bloodborne is still somewhat commendable because how good a game Bloodborne really is. But it's still, I don't think you can argue they're like that makes them good. Like it doesn't make them. This is a trap, I think. No. This is a trap, I think. Steps on it instantly. Oh, it's roly-poly-oly. I gotta be careful. This is the hardest enemy in the Child's Dungeon. Because he does Dark Souls dodge rolls. Actually, the lever is here. That's nice. I want to try some. They're also like silent, like they are dead silent. There is no music whatsoever. I want to test something. I think these lanterns here also signify where you've been. I think. I'm actually not sure, but I think they are. Honestly, Child's Dungeons get like really hard the further you go. Right now they're fairly manageable, but later on they get like brutal. I don't have much to say, honestly. I don't like Child's Dungeons. They're very... I keep saying it, but they're really not great. They're good for getting loot and whatnot, because that's loot in there. Like, it's kind of like paradoxical, because you get ritual items, which you will use for more Chalice Dungeons. So, like, the way to do more Chalice Dungeons is to... Oh, that was a trap. I might... How? Literally how? Yeah, that's a trap somehow. Uh, yeah, in chalice dungeons you get upgrade materials for chalice dungeons. Well, upgrade materials. You get ritual items for chalice dungeons. So the way you do more chalice dungeons is by doing more chalice dungeons. And yeah, it's like deeply paradoxical, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being completely honest. It's kind of just an annoying game loop, you know? That is to say, I don't hate it. It's just like, okay, this seems fine, right? Like, you watch this, or you play this yourself, and you go, well, it's actually not that bad. Like, I don't get why he's complaining so much. To which I have to say, you don't understand. It doesn't get much different from how it is now. This is basically how every chalice dungeon is. Like, this here is every single chalice dungeon. If you've seen this one, you've basically seen all of them. And that's where the issue comes from. It's not that they're bad or horrendous, it's that this is it. Like, the gameplay doesn't get more deep than this. This is it. This is all the gameplay chalice dungeons offer. These are traps. If you step on, like, this button, they shoot stuff at you. And while I respect what they were doing with chalice dungeons, I mean, you can see for yourself, I don't have much to say, because this is it. This is the whole gameplay loop of a chalice dungeon. You go in there, you fight the boss, you go deeper, you get more items to do more chalice rituals, to get more bosses. They are like a really good way to grind money. Well, not this one, but the later ones are. This is like this is a triple dude boss. Yeah. Yeah, some bosses are unique, some bosses are... Okay, I'm just gonna say this now, some bosses are just mobs. Like, some bosses are just regular enemies, scaled up in terms of, like, health. Well, mostly. You know, mostly. Like, this dude has, like, more health than his friend. Like, again, some bosses are just, like, regular enemies. Like, this is, like, at least a variation of... Like, you can imagine you fighting this as, like, a boss in a Souls game. I mean, this is basically what Ghost of Yharnam was. But, no, this is all what Chalice Dungeons offers. Oh! Am I seriously done? No, I'm not done. I just got a Chalice. Yeah, so, like I said, in Chalice Dungeons, you get enabled to do more Chalice Dungeons. And I just got, like, a Root Chalice, which I won't do any Root Chalice Dungeons, because Root Chalice Dungeons are basically random. Like, they are actually randomized. And I don't have the patience to go... Well, I will say, maybe I will do one or two Root Chalices, you know, maybe. But I don't like Root Chalices very much. That is to say, they're, like, really weird. There's a cut enemy in the game, which is called, like, a mole or something. And somehow this enemy still exists in the Root Chalice dungeons. Like, somehow the enemy is cut from the game, but it's still in here. The weird thing is that a lot of these dungeons, well, not the non-Root ones, have, like, game design. But this will come apparent that they just didn't put... Oh. This will become apparent that there is... Oh, there's a summoner, are you kidding me? I mean, I can hear a bell. Another snatcher, great. I'm like dispatching snatchers and people will be like, wait, why were you like complaining about fighting them? They're not that hard. To which I have to say, these ones aren't, because like these ones are like like the dungeons, the chalice dungeons are like scaled differently. That means like in the early ones, the enemies are like way easier. I have to take on the summoner first. I can't. What's a little guy? He didn't even notice him. Where are they coming from? Not you. It's up here, I think. Ah, there we go. The reason I have to take her out is because, yeah, that. As soon as you take her out, all the enemies she summoned are gone, and there's a second one apparently. Huh? The early Chaz dungeons have like actual proper game design, but this is gonna come apparent. Not all of them do. Eventually it's just gonna be like, oh, this is such a big one. I can already see this is such a huge one. This is such a big one. I can already see, like, this floor is gonna be massive. I can already tell. Oh, it's a ghost. Huh? What is this? Actually, never seen this before. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry. I've never seen this before, huh? I've never seen this enemy before. What's... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to attack you. Ah! And here's the lever. I'm still gonna explore the floor. I never seen that enemy. I've never seen that enemy, actually. Oh yeah, I stepped on a trap. I stepped on a trap. I've never seen that enemy before. I'll have to look into that. I've never seen that before. Where's she going? I have never seen this enemy before. I swear, I don't think I have like no memory of this, and I remember a lot. I have never seen this, or at least I have like zero memory of it. But I don't think I ever seen this enemy before. Yeah, this is all a way to get like stuff. It's very moody, I will say that. It's incredibly moody. To mold. It's also like just a ritual item. Like rituals are just like, oh, you can like do chalices. Oh, this is such a big one. I've never seen that one enemy before. Hold on. I'm gonna look her up on my phone. Well, explore this. You may wonder, Isaac, why are you like exploring all this? To which I have to say, shut up. That's what I do. I explore. Whoops. White lady enemy. Yeah, there's like nothing up here. They're empty. No. I cannot. I cannot find any like record of this enemy. You know, at least I'm recording this so I can say I'm not crazy. Where is she? I've never seen that enemy before. I swear, I've never... Actually, let's just, like, see if she drops anything, you know. Might as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, 10 blood... 10 blood vials! Excuse me! 10 blood vials. Oh, yeah. We were in here before. Yeah, it's a fun fact. First of all, I went in the wrong way. Second of all, yeah, these can spawn. These spawn when you do a visceral attack or a parry on an enemy. They can like randomly spawn once you leave a room and get back in. I've never seen that enemy before. I swear on my mama. I have to look into this. I'm like so confused right now. I seriously don't think I've ever seen her before. Which honestly, that wouldn't be surprising to have like a boss. Yeah, remember when I said earlier that pay attention to these things not dropping their lantern in the normal game? Because we're in a chalice dungeon, they do. And there's a low reason, those are like space bugs. I don't know where I have to go. Actually, I'm lost right now. Oh, there we go. I have never seen that enemy before in my life. And she dropped 10 blood vials? That's insane. Like, that's actually insane. 10 blood vials for an enemy, that's crazy. Oh, there's more.